Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, as we were heading into the trading day in my first video earlier today, I said to you that we are likely going to see some pretty meaningless price action today, or not necessarily meaningless, but that volatility could be just like up and down. You know, we could really see some directionless up and down, and we need to wait until the market is settled, until these two catalysts and volatility events that we would have today, and basically where we began, basically just around 68k. The market tried to break out above the price channel, but couldn't hold there and didn't hold the support area I showed you in the previous video. So that was our signal that, oh, we are likely going to fail here. Certainly it hasn't formed 5 waves up from the from the Tuesday low. So we haven't got a 5-wave move up. That is definitely already a signal that we're not clearly bullish. It still could be, and I've added another wave count here that allows for further upside continuation, but it is highly questionable and highly speculative until we get a break above 70,050. Not a great count, and it doesn't look good for Bitcoin. Not a great move. So we're going to talk about that. First of all, let's talk about the bigger picture. The idea is still that a 3rd wave topped around the 13th of March, then a 4th wave bottomed on the 1st of May. This is currently the thesis. It's not confirmed. I don't have very strong probabilities, with regards to that wave count, but it is currently what I'm tracking, provided that the 62,540 level is holding. Well, below that level, yeah, we are in the yellow count, which we talk about in a minute, but the white count suggests we are in an ending diagonal to the upside towards the, I need to change the wave degree, I just noticed that, towards the 85, 86k area, okay, and it would work like that, wave 1, wave 2. The 3rd wave is likely still unfolding, and the 3rd wave is an ABC structure, A wave, B wave, of which the B wave might still be unfolding, provided 62,540 support holds. Then we get a C wave up, a 4th wave, and a 5th wave. The C wave is the C of the 3rd wave, then a 4th wave and a 5th wave. This is the white count. Basically, you can say we're focusing on higher. To keep it very, very simple, we're focusing on higher against 62,540. Now, if that level breaks, we have a strong confirmation that we're heading down in the yellow count, in which the overall assumption is still the same, but the only difference is that the wave 4 is likely still unfolding. So it's still a bullish scenario. In the lower main support area here, which goes down to 50.7k, is then still relevant. And we are just looking at the last leg down then probably of this 4th wave. And the assumption has to be, well, the short-term assumption, you could say, has to be revised in terms of, okay, probably the wave 4 is still unfolding and never finished, which wouldn't be a massive surprise given that the move up hasn't formed an impulse. It would be a diagonal, but as long as we're holding support, I give the bulls the benefit of the doubt. So it means now what we do, we are going to zoom in here to the micro price action. Quick reminder, on Friday, I'm going to send out again the weekly newsletter, the MCO Weekly. It typically includes an update about a coin. Yeah, we did have already Blur covered, Pro-P, can't remember the others, but we had some coins covered that we don't cover on YouTube. So if you want to sign up for that, check out the link in the description. It's completely for free. There's a lot of value in that newsletter. And you need to do that before Friday, because I always get people sign up on Saturday and then they miss the newsletter from Friday. So, if you want to get this week's newsletter, you have to sign up before Friday, basically, or before, well, late Friday. You'll find the link directly in the description. It's mcoglobal.com/newsletter. But yeah, I just want to make sure everybody's aware that in a couple of days we are sending that out. Looking at the short-term price action then, if the base case is that a wave 2 bottomed here on the 10th of May, then we're now in this 3rd wave that could send us into this target range between round about 76.5k and 78k. How could that be structured? So if we say an A wave topped on the 21st of May, maybe the B wave bottomed on the 11th of June, yesterday, then we have started a C wave up. But the problem is that this has definitely decreased in likelihood. It was looking quite good because we were starting to see this breakout of the trend channel, but not a sustained break. and also it failed to form 5 waves. So it stopped at 3, which is always a warning. So the only way how we could still say that a C wave is running is as a diagonal. Then the wave 1 was a 3-wave move, but it must turn around here and avoid a break below the Tuesday low at 66,000, yeah, pretty much 66K roughly. Yeah? So, okay, what happens if we break below that level? We'll talk about that in a minute, but first of all, if it turns around here, breaks above the wave 1 high and the previous swing high here that was formed on Monday at around 70K, then we're likely in the third wave of the C wave of the larger third wave, and everything is still going according to the white count. But any break below today's low, I think, will increase the probabilities that we are in the blue count, which I've just added as a short-term bearish alternative, because the market still has space in this orange upper support area, right? So it could still be the B wave as long as we're holding 62,540, but I need another micro pattern to explain price action. In my view would be it's a WXY pattern in blue. So instead of an ABC structure to the downside, ABC, it's a WXY, and the Y wave consists of, and I haven't labeled that because I've run out of wave degrees, A, B, C. And we could target sort of 64K or 62.5 and then attempt another rally. So that's how I see it at the moment. So ultimately, in summary, it's certainly not a great move today, but not much happens. If you watch the first video today, coming back now, we had a spike up, a dip down. That's it. We've basically back at the price of the beginning of the day, still in that price channel there. And as long as the low from yesterday is holding, yep, it could follow the white count higher, but probabilities definitely for that have reduced today with the failure of forming 5 waves. I'd say it's nearly 50-50 if it's going to do it or not in the short term. But overall, I'm still looking at higher prices as long as we're holding 62,540. So the idea at the moment is we either go up from here, but I would like to get that confirmed with a break above the wave 1 high. Or if we go down lower, then there could be a reaction to 64.4K or 62.5. Well, anything below that would make me, change the expectation to the yellow count. But yeah, certainly in summary, not yet clearly a bottom established. We need more proof, especially if the wave 1 of C is only a 3-wave move. It definitely requires further proving. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.